Make sure your mic is your mic on.
Yes.
Oh,
It's.
Cody needs more volume because I can't even hear you. Can you hear me?
I can.
I mean, I
can
hear
hear
me.
myself a little bit.
You can?
Much higher, I might not want to hear myself anymore.
Okay. Well, I want to be able to
That's
hear.
too much.
No. Yeah. Okay. All right, Jim. Where's your mic? All right. Let's test.
That's 1, 2, 3.
Oh, let me see. Is it on? Yeah. All right. All right.
Okay,
Now try.
there we go.
1, 2, 3.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right. All right. See, this way the guys get working on the audio levels for the service. And they're all perfect. They were really good, Oscar, last week. Good audio. Even Wednesday night, you pulled it off. Yeah. Yeah. Hey, I was wanting to go ahead and order one. I said if Steven says it's good enough, I said just get one. That's what I said. I said if Steven likes it. Well, that's what he said, but I had so much confidence in you that I just said, we don't need a test drive. If Steven says it's good, it's good.
Palace.
Yeah, I think we're ready now. All right. Woo! Well, good morning to everybody on the live stream out there, however you're finding us, whether you're watching on Fakebook. Yeah, you like that? Or the Twit. No, we don't stream to the Twit. But I don't know where else are we on YouTube? We're on YouTube. So all you folks, usually Pastor Danny's over. This is not Pastor Danny. He's gotten younger. But yes, Pastor Danny's gotten younger. You look better. But usually Pastor Danny's here watching online. Who's watching? So I don't know who's out there, but I'm assuming Martha and Andrew are out there. Pastor Cody's going to do that. Okay. But if you've noticed, Pastor Danny's not with us today. He's with us. He's here somewhere. But this is one of our missionaries, this, Brother Jim Morgan. Say hi, Jim.
Hi, Jim.
You got to use your mic, though.
Oh.
Otherwise, they ain't going to hear you.
Hello. My name is Jim Morgan, yes.
Yeah, and he's with Drive-In Ministries. There comes the director of Drive-In Ministries now. He's making sure that you're working here today and representing well. And he ministers in Romania. How long you been in Romania?
10 years.
10 years.
10
and
years.
you guys really have something in common because,
We were just talking about that.
Yeah. What, that he was a Latin king and you were too? Jim's from Michigan, so forgive his Yankee-ese, you know. But no, your ministry a lot in Romania, you have a lot of young adults, teenagers.
Yes, a lot of teenagers, a lot of young people that I don't know, I just seem to gravitate towards the teenagers. It's great.
It's an amazing thing.
Yes.
And so you, Pastor Cody, obviously working with teenagers here, and but then again, a lot of times you'll also reach. It seems like the young 20s crowd.
Yes. Yes.
And it's been that way for 10 years since he hit Romania, and he started sending back reports how God was working. Mm-hmm. It just seemed like all these young people just, you know. Do you like pizza or something?
Oh yes, love pizza.
I don't know. I mean,
So you could be a youth pastor.
Yes, we have an American pizza place. We have Pizza Hut in our
Oh,
city.
you have a Pizza Hut?
Yes.
Well, Cody, you could survive there. So could I.
It's actually very nice in Romania.
Yes, it is a beautiful country.
But
Very
it is
beautiful country.
Amazing. I don't know if it's like that all throughout Romania, but when we were there, you would see like this house that's made from just metal, and then right next to a huge mansion, and then another small, tiny little.
Yes. Unfortunately, it's that way in some places. Yeah, but when you go out into the villages are very nicely kept. They have nice houses. They make them out of concrete, and they heat them with wood, and very nice places. Very nice.
I mean, they just heat them with like a fireplace, just to.
Well, they have kind of
wood
like a
burning
fireplace
stove.
in every room. Yes, it's a stove, and you put wood in, you burn it, and heat radiates out of the top of it. And it's very, very interesting.
Yeah, that's older school.
Yeah, even in some apartments they do that.
Wow, in apartment buildings.
Yes,
Boy,
yes.
I don't know if I want to know my apartment people are next door with with fireplace stuff going on in there. I don't know if that's
True.
But it seems to work, right?
Yes, it does.
So
they stay warm.
So with your ministry there, of course, you're traveling around. They've got a whole drive-in set up with the movie screen on the van. And,
yes. Mm-hmm.
Now, Brother Jim's also through his ministry, has cultivated. He's got. Would you call him your assistant, or what would you call Yonuts?
Yonuts.
Which is Yonuts.
Yes,
Yonuts, if you're watching, Yonuts. Hello.
Hello, Yonuts.
How do you say in Greek, John, Johann, isn't it? Is it
Johannes?
Johannes, and but it's John, and
In Romanian, Yonuts is John.
so
Johnny.
how now he's married, and
He's married to a young lady by the name of Esther or Estera, and they've been married for about a year and a half, and they're staying in a village called Planica, and Yonuts sent me a picture this morning.
we're gonna
I'll show you.
what, are you going to show these people online? Is that what you're going to
Sure,
do?
why not?
See, another thing I like about Jim, he's Mr. Technology. He's not letting you say just because he's any certain age that he doesn't know what he's doing. I use that as an excuse, but then again, I don't really want to know. So,
Yes, if I can get in here. 1, 2,
but,
3, 4.
he also, this couple, they don't have their own van though. They work with you guys have one.
We have one van, but they have the van now. They
Yeah, right
they
now
have the
while
van.
you're here, they're over there running.
No, they're using the van full time.
Oh,
For
okay.
Ministry. But he has his own car too, so
Okay.
he can get around with his car.
And I know that they also got, they are technically and officially on with Drive-In Ministries. They were
Yes.
presented before the board with
Yes.
their education level and
Yes.
qualifications, so they're full.
There's Yonuts'
Okay.
picture in snow.
I don't think y'all can see that, but I don't know. We make Mr. Producer really work today. Can you get that, Mr. Producer? No. Okay, we're gonna try something. We've never done this before, and I'm sure this screen will go. I better move it a little so it doesn't go out. Is that good? All right, that's good enough. Well, you'll have to trust us. He looks like a nice Romanian guy. All right,
Yes, yes.
that's what we'll say.
A good guy.
But and then you also Brother Jim's made an impact on a lot of. He's had a lot of
young people.
a lot of young people saved over there, and he uses social media really, really effectively.
Yes,
And what
yes.
amazes me is not only that he uses it inside Romania, but you've made connections. I remember the young man that got saved in Russia.
Yes, yes.
And now there's a guy in Bucharest. Is it?
No, this one is in Bulgaria.
Bulgaria.
Yes.
And
yes.
but so he's always he's going in and out of the country. You seem to get your way around
I
all
do,
there of
I do.
Europe there.
Yep. I was in Bulgaria to see Chris, and then I was in Russia. I didn't go to Russia last year because of the COVID, but I went to Russia a year before last, and there's a new boy that trusted Christ. His name is Parviz.
Got that, Cody?
Parviz is a good man.
Parviz.
And
Hello, Parviz.
yes, and Parviz is from a Muslim background.
Muslim background.
Yes, and he's got a younger brother named Aziz.
Aziz.
And Aziz gets up in the morning and prays with his father.
You mean he's an Orthodox Muslim, you mean?
Yes,
Or
yes,
okay.
yes.
Well, pray for their whole family to get
Yes,
saved.
yes.
Come to know Christ.
Yes, yes.
But he also he has a young man that he's discipling and that he loves. I don't know how his name is Tony.
Tony, yes.
And Tony's gonna be on the video here in a little bit. We're probably gonna record his thing, but we'll probably post it later. But if you're out there, Tony, if you're watching, Tony, hello. Right? This is Cody.
Yes.
This
I'm
is Jim. Yeah. But you told me Tony was already a believer
Yes.
when you met him.
Yes. Tony, you've been a believer, I think, for about 9 years now. He was 7 years when I met him first.
Wow.
He's one of the finest Christian young men I've ever met in all
Wow.
my life.
That's a big statement, Tony, because he's a minister.
Yes.
You've ministered to a lot of teenagers.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
And of course, we would certainly be remiss if we didn't thank the Lord for protecting you this last. Jim and Tony and a couple of the guys were
Yes.
involved in a really, really bad accident where they
Yes.
were parked and a car hit them at a pretty high rate of speed.
Yes, about 80 kilometers an hour. Yes.
So that'd be about 40,
No, probably
45, 50.
Probably about 50, yeah.
So
50 miles an hour, yes.
it was, you were injured pretty well, knocked out into
I
the
was
hospital.
knocked out. I had a cut on my eye, but the other boys were fine.
Yep.
The boys in the back seat, they thought I was dead.
Yeah. That's pretty bad. So
Yes.
totaled out his car. So pray for him. He needs to. when he gets back there, he's going to
I
have
need
to
buy another car.
another
Yes.
car. He told me yesterday, and I think this is all right to say, isn't it, that you're planning on. He's been there 10 years, but you're planning on going back for at least another
4 years.
Another 4 years.
Yes. Yes.
And Jim surrendered to full-time missions when he was 60.
Yes. Yes. Actually 57, but I turned 60 in Romania.
Turned 60 in Romania. 57.
And this year I turn 70.
Oh, you're doing good, Jim. Every time I watch this guy, he's going, man, I don't know. I'm back to that 50 that when you started, and
Yes,
I'm tired. But I think that's amazing, and I think your testimony on that is also amazing. That it's never
Praise
too
God.
late. Matter of
Praise
fact, Jim told me yesterday we had lunch together that his only regret is he didn't go into missions years earlier.
Yes, 40 years earlier. Yes.
You
It would
wish
have
you
been
spent
great.
your whole life on the mission
Yes.
field.
Yes.
And now
Yes.
you spent your career time, if you will, here. You were in, was it a cabinet industry? What'd you do?
No, I was working in a fruit processing company.
A food processing
Yes.
company. Okay, I knew you were in the business world of some
Yes,
kind.
yes, yes.
So so if you're out there, just because you're in your 50s or your 60s doesn't
Yes.
mean,
Don't
and-
think God can't use you, because He can.
Amen.
He can.
Amen.
No matter what you're doing.
And you can even be Cody's age over there, and you're never too young either.
How old are you?
25.
25. Wow, I remember,
25.
I remember that year, that age. a little bit, not too much.
Well, Pastor Cody, do we have any quick announcements? Anything that has to be made? I know tonight we have growth groups in Awana, right?
Yes, tonight, growth groups Awana. I know Pastor Danny told me the men's leadership team meeting got moved to February 3rd.
Yeah, we're going to push that back. Jenny and I are going to be gone for a couple weeks. We're not going to be as gone as long this year. Normally in January we're on a cruise somewhere in the Caribbean. Jenny and I are very much grieving over not doing that, but we both need a break. We'll be out of pocket for a couple weeks starting Wednesday or so.
You bought a rowboat.
No, I am not getting in the ocean in a rowboat. No, you're not worried about it. I heard one guy say, if it doesn't have a casino and a buffet, I ain't getting on it, and I don't even like casinos. But at any rate, so Pastor Cody and Pastor Danny take good care of you. I think Brent Fincham's going to be here one Sunday.
The 24th, I believe it
24th,
is.
and so, we have some things planned for you. So, any rate, anything else? Or have I taken all your announcements? No.
I mean, there's more announcements, but if you tune in, you can hear them later. Or Pastor Danny just put a video out.
Yes, an announcement video. We're going to start. We're experimenting with just so you can look at that throughout the week anytime you want. But nothing really pressing.
No.
Growth groups tonight. The ladies. When is the ladies thing?
January 15th.
January
at 6:30
15th
is the next ladies fellowship. It's here at the church, and so Diamond Dinner's coming up January 22nd. So a few things coming up.
Hi, Selah. All right. Well, thank you for tuning in, Brother Jim. Thank you for being here
Thanks for
with
having
us
me.
and partnering with us and
Thank you
sharing
for-
the gospel in
Thank you
Romania.
for supporting me for so long.
Yep.
Thank
Well,
you.
we're one of your originals, correct?
Yes, you are.
Yeah.
Yes, you are.
It's called getting into the ground floor. One thing
That's
when you're
right.
Jim and I's age, we figure we got no time to waste, right?
That's right.
Time's a wasting.
We got to get going.
Get it
quick.
done,
Yes.
So, all right, Tony, if you're watching again, boy,
God bless you,
wanna
Tony.
come over here and see us here in the States, all
Yep,
right?
yep,
And I'll check you out later.
I'm going to tell Tony that I love him very much.
Yep, that's awesome. I'll
Okay.
tell you what. All right, thank you very much. We'll see you here, see you there, or we'll see you in the air. Over and
Amen.
out.
Amen. Amen.
All right, we're done.
Cool.